get chicken food.
Where here?
One day we'll have a barn to store all of our food.
Do you want to pull this? Well, you can feed the animals. All right, come on, y'all pull it. Hey, y'all pull it. Tuck, pull it over to Roper.
Yeah.
Good work.
Shot. Yeah.
You ready?
What are you doing? Hey y'all, we are out here feeding animals this evening. It's a family affair tonight. It's not always a family affair, but it is tonight. We're getting everybody fed. I thought I'd take y'all along.
I'm gonna show him something.
Over the fence.
Well, that's awesome. We're gonna get animals fed. We're going to walk down to the tunnel real quick. I need Tyler to help me out with some irrigation stuff. And we thought we would just take all along.
Throw it over the fence.
Why?
All right, come on, let's go feed Mac and Mawpaw.
Hey.
Come on, Molly. Hey, Mackie.
So Mac and Molly stay in with Roper, the horse. And right now, our two baby goats, Wanda and Ant-Man, stay in with Roper because he's pretty laid back. He doesn't mind them being around. But they're in here because we couldn't ever figure out how they were getting out of that pasture area over there where the big goats are. And I actually think that Roper prefers them being in here with him. I think he gets lonely when they're not. So the evenings are starting to get a little bit cooler. How warm was it today, Tyler?
84.
84 today. And then when's it going to drop down some more?
On Friday night, it's going to drop down because it's deer season.
Oh, is that why it drops down?
Season.
Okay.
And the highs are in the 60s and 70s, and lows are in the 40s and upper 30s.
Cool. So cooler weather is on the way. What are you doing? Chickens get food. Pigs get food. We probably need to check their water. They have a bad habit of dumping their water over. They're getting so big and loud and obnoxious.
Chuck, call the pigs up. Call them. Call the pigs. You're okay. Call the pigs. You gotta call them.
You gonna feed them?
Charlotte.
Why did you do that, Dad?
I didn't need to. Where's Knox? Where's your Bubba?
Hay. I just think to strap the hay.
Yep, that's to strap the hay down.
Why? Why do we have to strap the hay?
Because it keeps it all together.
Because it won't, so it won't cover in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't break in
Yep.
pieces.
Can you go get your brother?
But I can't get out.
You need some help?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we having for dinner tonight?
We're having your sheet pan chicken.
My sheet pan chicken.
And the chicken is stuffed with Greek yogurt, dill weed,
Hey.
garlic, onions, and sugar rush beef.
Garlic from our garden?
Yes.
Peppers from our garden?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Sugar
Yeah.
rush beef from your garden. So,
Well, good.
it should be good.
That will be good.
Poopy.
All right, let's go down to the tunnel.
Okay.
I gotta fill their water up.
Okay. You want to walk down there with us? We're not going to take the wagon. You want to go?
I'll take the wagon.
You could probably ride on Dad's shoulders.
Yeah. Here he's right on my shoulders.
Look at these dahlias over here.
All right, let's go.
Right here.
Oh, those are nice.
They're pretty.
You like this, Tucky?
They're pretty.
Are those just starting or finishing?
They're just starting now. They
They're
were
ready
here all
to
summer, and then the grasshoppers and the heat got to them, but now they're starting to come back to life. So I didn't tell you this, but I'm thinking about ordering a whole bunch of flower bulbs, like tulips and,
How much that cost? That's all I care about.
Well, you sell them, so you make your money back plus some.
Yeah.
You can't make money if you don't spend money.
Yeah, I'll remember that. Come on, Knox.
But this could be a whole flower
of
garden. Huh?
Bed full of dahlias.
Well, no. So, like, here pretty soon it's going to be time to plant bulbs, like tulips and anemones and what else was I thinking about? Ranunculus. And I would fill this garden here up with them, and then they bloom early spring. You plant them now, but they don't bloom until spring.
When I get my tomatoes for my BLTs.
Well, that comes later in the year.
Whatever.
Okay, but I'm just letting you know that now. That's what I'm thinking about.
There's mittens.
I have to let you know on camera so you don't freak out about it.
Okay.
Okay, mittens first.
So animals are fed at this point. It doesn't take very long to get them fed. It does take a little bit extra time this time of year as we're entering into the cooler months, because we throw hay out to Roper and we throw a little hay to the goats, and we don't have to do that in like the spring and summertime. So it does take a little extra time, but it's not that big a deal. Probably total between the horse, the goats, the dogs, the pigs, and the chickens.
Probably $1,000 a month.
I wasn't going to talk price. I don't know. I have no idea how much that costs. I was going to say time-wise, it probably takes like 10 minutes to feed them all. It's not a huge ordeal, but we feed them twice a day.
Favorite part of our land.
Yeah. So we're walking out to the tunnel right now. Yeah. We're walking out to the tunnel. We have like a little path around the pond. It's a really nice walk, unless it's like middle of the summer and it's super humid. But we can drive out here too, which is really nice. But we're walking out here. I need Tyler to show me how to set this timer up for the irrigation, because I did get the irrigation set up, and I just need to set that timer back up on it so I don't actually have to walk out here and water and stay out here every day while it's watering.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Now it's off.
Yeah. All right. Turn it off.
I just need to get the timer set.
Okay.
I don't know how to set the
when?
timer. Just once a day for, let's do 45 minutes. Once a day, 45 minutes.
All right.
Daddy.
Where did you fix your leak?
Down, the one on your right, down at the very end. It's not leaking.
No.
I don't understand why you don't trust me that I couldn't
do
fix
trust
it.
you. I'm just checking everything.
So our little lettuces are starting to come up here. Tucker and I started new lettuce and some kales inside yesterday. Do what?
In the morning or at night?
I don't think it really matters. Let's do it in the morning. So I've just got just a handful of little lettuces that popped up. If you watched one of my latest videos, talked about how I got really poor germination out here. I don't really know why, honestly, but none of this. So from here to here was supposed to be all full of lettuce by now, and nothing germinated. I'm not sure what was going on. I amended the beds. I think my best guess is that I didn't get the depth right when I was planting with my cedar over there. I think I probably did a poor job at determining the depth of planting, and I maybe planted them too deep. So anyways, Tucker and I started a whole bunch of seeds indoors yesterday. Once those get big enough, we're just going to transplant and plug lettuce and kale and whatnot in here. This is working well, this insect netting.
You're set.
Is set now for 45 or 30?
45
okay.
minutes, 7 days a week.
I can tell I'm already going to have some weed pressure in here. I need to get something to get on top of these weeds, but spinach is coming up, and the same thing. I'm going to start some spinach. I might do that tonight, actually, and then I'll plug in spinach where the grasshoppers ate the ones that actually germinated. But yeah. Okay, I think I'm done in here.
Okay. You have so.
You need to mow all over there.
Yeah.
That's right. You tell him, Tucker.
You sound like your mama.
Oh, these mosquitoes are getting me.
They ain't getting me.
I'm surprised they're out. It feels
I'm
so
not
nice
as sweet
out.
as you.
Mosquitoes are everywhere.
This time of year, like when it's getting cool out or starting to get cool, it's actually enjoyable to be out. I always get like excited about plans for the future.
I can always move this.
I know you can, buddy.
And I can push.
Because you're a good tractor driver.
I can push all of the trees down.
So like one of the things that we've talked about many of things for the future of this property and this farm. Everything from like, we talked about putting a bunch of berries out here, right?
Yeah.
And doing like a you pick berry thing, which
Overbuilt.
we have those around here, but we don't have any that are like
Mine.
local to our area.
Right.
I mean,
No,
they're a
we
little
don't.
bit of a drive. Like, how far away is the first one?
35 minutes.
Yeah, so
first
it's a
one.
little bit of a drive.
It's a tractor.
So, I mean, we have the
Right.
space to do that, definitely. Sometimes it's just like about pulling the trigger and actually doing it. Because, I mean, all of these things cost money to like start up and actually do. And we have so many ideas about what we want to do. It's like, well, where do we start and how much is too much? And, you know, right now we're like focusing on this market garden. But one of the things that I keep coming back to, oh, we got to remember to turn off that water.
Yes. I'll turn it off.
Um,
Keep talking.
That he doesn't like being on the camera. One of the things that I keep coming back to over and over again is like a farm to table dinner type thing, which is totally not a unique idea by any means. A lot of people around here do that. There's actually a place just up the road from us, just like one town over, called Rabbit Ridge Farms, and they have a really awesome setup. They're really cool people, but they do farm to table dinners, like one night a week, and then they do a breakfast too, don't they?
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, it's really neat. We've been several times. They're cool people. It's really good food, and it's just fun. It's just different than going to like our restaurant. But we've talked about that here on our property, and it's really just, it's going to take a lot of work if we're really considering doing that. Like we got to grow more food. We're going to have to start producing meat. If it's something that we're wanting to like produce everything here, I don't even know if that's feasible to do between the two of us. I mean,
Be hard, but we could do it.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, I have, I would say 2 part-time jobs. So I'm a nurse. So I work 2 days a week, but also teach group fitness classes. He has a full-time job and 2 part-time jobs. So like, I mean, he's working all the time. But yeah, I mean, it's just an idea I keep coming back to, and not necessarily like full-fledged dinners where like you just have massive people come. It would be more like an intimate setting. I'll pull you around. This is what I envision.
Made with love.
Made with love.
Made with love.
Food made with love. So like that's the back of our house, and I always think about like it would be so cool to have like a really nice patio off the back porch there, string lighting. I mean, just really beautiful landscaping and all of that, and then make it to where like it's just an intimate setting for like a party of 5 to 10, and you have to sign up for it, and it's just like you and your friends, and you know, we cook dinner for you. It's all from the farm. It's like a pre-done out menu. You know what you're going to get. And, of course, if you had, like, food intolerances or whatever, you could let us know beforehand. And then even, like, do, like, local music. Like, have some, not, like, some really loud band, but, like, somebody just with a guitar and a really good voice to come out and play music. I think that would be so cool. That's not farm to table dinner is not a unique idea and not unique to like around here, but like I think that is a somewhat of a unique idea, and it's certainly unique to around here. And to me, that seems more feasible. When I think about like having a bunch of people come out, not ever knowing how many people are going to come out, just saying, hey, we're having farm to table dinner out here, and then masses of people just show up, that is really overwhelming to me, and that doesn't really seem feasible. But like these smaller settings seem somewhat feasible, but I think it would take a lot of work. You know, we would have to get this area set up. That would take money for sure that we don't necessarily have right now. But yeah, that's kind of my dream. You want to tell them about your dream? Do you know what your dream is?
My dream is your dream.
No, well, that's true. He does. This is all my thing. Oh, there goes Boomer chasing the cat.
I want some meat cows, and I want to be able to provide all of our meat for ourselves.
But I want you to tell them about when we were doing farmers market. What was the one thing you wanted to do at the farmers market?
I want to cook PLTs for the people.
Yep.
Because if money was no object, I would be a chef.
So he had this really cool. You know, we had just gotten the pigs. We were doing farmers market. He had this really cool idea to get like an old school bus, like a vintage school bus, like a smaller one, redo it, have like BerkeleyFarm logo put on the side. I would be running like the farmer's market side of it, and he, like out the side of the bus, he would be pumping out BLTs made with our pork, our bacon from our pigs, and our tomatoes, and maybe even like
your sourdough bread, which
yeah,
is the
like
best in the
I've made a
world.
little bit of sourdough. I'm not by any means am I professional at it, but I've made a little bit. But we could, like, the night before or the day before, we could do sourdough. And he would be like pumping out the BLTs, and that's all you could get. There's no like special orders. It's just you pay X amount of money for a BLT to make it really simple, and you could like really keep that line going. And then I'm selling on the side, after they taste how good it is, I'm selling the produce and the pork and all that. Oh, that was a really good idea.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
That, I feel like that's more feasible than what I've been thinking of. But we could, yeah, you'd have to quit one of your jobs for sure. But he loves to cook. Like when I was asking him about dinner tonight, he's the chef in our family. I cook a little bit, but he loves to cook, which I don't complain about. I love for him to cook. So, yeah, he's all about like making those BLTs and whatnot. So those are kind of our dreams.
That's supper.
Oh, that's supper ready. So that's our signal that it is about time to go. We are done with farm chores for the night. We can wrap it up tonight. Go have dinner and settle down for the evening, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye.